In this video, I'm going to show you how I made 3 wooden knives. I'm also going to give away 3 mini wooden knives to one of my subscribers. Here are the supplies I started with, but first I needed to draw out a design I could replicate for all 3 knives. I've got mahogany, purpleheart, black limba, paddock, and Bolivian rosewood. To cut the pieces to size, I measure out 12 inches for the blade, which will actually extend to the bottom of the handle. I also measure out about 5 inches for the handles, or the knife scales. This first one will have a purple heart handle, Bolivian rosewood blade. This will have a black limba handle with paddock blade, and finally the mahogany handle with Bolivian rosewood blade. Before I cut out the template, I need to trace the knife scale shape from the original design to its own template so I could use it separately. But as I'm editing this video, I'm realizing this may just be an unnecessary extra step because I could just trace the handle part of the original design on the actual knife scales. Yep, next time I really do think I only need to use one template. Less chance for discrepancies between multiple templates. Time for the first progress check. Next, it's time to use the bandsaw to cut away excess material. This part doesn't have to be perfect because I'll use my sander to get more precise. The belt sander is great for getting the pieces shaped exactly like it was traced on from the template. Here's a progress check with all the pieces to size. Time for the glue up. Now we wait. We got to keep these things clamped for a while. Here's a progress check with everything glued up. Now it's time to shape those handles. Okay, these handles are starting to look really nice, but now we have to round them off a little bit. To round off the handles, I like to use my whittling knives, and I'll just start on the edges and cut out evenly on each edge. Each time you'll do this, you'll create new edges, and do it over again. When you do this enough times, you'll start to see that it's taking a rounded shape. Once I have the handles in good shape, it's time to start sharpening the blade. It took forever to get to this point, but they're really starting to look like knives now. We're so close. Let's give them a good sanding before we apply some finish. I'm still using Odie's oil, but I like to start by applying the finish to some of the hard-to-reach places before I go over the rest. So something I haven't shown yet in my previous videos is how you actually need to buff out the oil a few hours after you apply it. So I'll use this opportunity to show you the process, but I'm also going to tell you how to win my giveaway. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I'm giving away my set of 3 mini wooden knives to one of my subscribers. So as of making this video, I still don't even have a winner of my last giveaway, where I still plan to give that full-size wooden Bowie knife away that I made in the previous video. Maybe I made it a little too challenging, so I'll make this one really easy. If you want to win those 3 mini wooden knives, all you need to do is subscribe and then send me an email to the address on the screen, which is also in the description of the video. In this email, all you need to do is tell me which one of these 3 knives you like the best. The first person to do this will win, and I'll mail out the set. You can also let me know in the comments when you send the email to give me a heads up, but I'll monitor the email because I'm excited to give away my wooden knives as someone who supports my channel.